Hey guys, what's up? I'm coming at you today, Gilligan Isle style. I wish you could see my phone right now. It is being held up completely by a palm tree. So if that's not Florida life for you, I don't know what is. So today I wanted to put a little bit of fire underneath your butt, Julie Story style, because I've been going on Facebook, I've been going on my forums that I'm involved in, and I've been seeing this word used over and over again that's really frustrating to me, and it's the word can't. It's so frustrating because there are so many talented photographers and so many younger photographers that are growing into these extraordinary artists, and they keep using this word can't in their business or in their personal life. And I just want to tell you a little bit about how I kicked that word completely out of my vocabulary. But first of all, I am a single mom. So if anyone should not be able to succeed at doing what I'm doing, it's me. Because I have kids, I have work, I have photography, I have all these different balls that I'm juggling. But I am still trying and crawling and inching my way towards the goal that I actually want. So a friend of mine had a conversation with me a couple months ago, about 6 months ago, that was really a defining moment for me in changing my whole mentality of thinking in regards to can't and how to get that completely out of my mind. So he said to me, Julie, your brain will come up with ways to answer the questions that you ask it. And I really took that to heart, and I started thinking about it that week, and I started just realizing how much I was using that word in my life and you know, the things that I was involved in. And so I started applying that concept to my photography, and I started asking my brain the questions that I needed to ask in order to get it thinking, in order to get those juices flowing, those creative juices flowing. So whenever I came up with a can't statement, I would change it into a how statement. So how do I get in front of more brides? Or how do I move my business in a direction that it's never gone before? And thinking about that and thinking about a lot of things that are stopping photographers, one thing that I'm coming across over and over again is money. The financial investment into Show It, or the financial investment into a template website, or whatever it may be. Maybe it's design work, maybe it's logos. In this case that I'm seeing a lot, it's in regards to Show It, and it's in regards to changing a website. So, you know, a couple months ago, as I'm shooting weddings on my own, and as I'm shooting weddings, you know, second shooting, I'm coming up with all these goals that I want to kind of push my business forward, and Show It was one of those. And so I worked as a second shooter when I wasn't shooting main weddings, and that's how I was able to purchase my Show It website. But I wanted to keep shooting, and as Jasmine Star always says, like, just get busy, honey. So I decided that I really wanted to get busy, and I asked myself the question, how do I shoot more weddings? How do I get in front of more people right now? So I came up with the solution of writing some of the top photographers that are listed on the Knot. And I went through and I wrote probably about 30 different photographers and said, hey, I can second shoot for you. I'm a main shooter, but I can second shoot. I just want to stay busy. I just want to keep growing. I just want to keep shooting. So I wrote about 30, and I got to the very last one on the page, and I pulled up his website. Lo and behold, it was a Show website. But you know, I pulled up his website, and I started crying. His website was so beautiful, and the way that he presented his identity online was so moving that I was actually emotional. And so I took my beautiful script that said all the qualifications that why I could second shoot for him, and I threw it out the window, and I just became a girl in that moment. And I was like, oh geez, like, your stuff is so amazing, and I can't believe, like, your Show It site is so beautiful, and the things you're doing is so amazing. And I just went on and on and on, and I totally did not expect to hear from this guy ever again. I was like, oh my gosh, he's gonna think that I'm crazy. But the next day, he had friended me on Facebook. He had liked my fan page, and I get this message pop up in my Facebook dialog box, and it said, Julie, I just saw your website, and it's awesome. I would love to get together with you. When can you get together? And I'm sitting there like, oh my gosh, like, he wants to, like, meet with me, and, you know, he wants me to take a shoot with him. So I was like, okay, well, you know, let's get together. Yeah, let's get together. And he was like, well, Julie, the next 10 days, I'm totally booked. Can we get together today? And I was like, oh my gosh, yes, we can get together today. So, like, I got myself together, and I went to the Starbucks, and I sat there, and when I walked in, he was sitting there with his computer looking at my slideshow. And I was like, oh my God. And he was like, Julie, like, your stuff is awesome. He said, honestly, you're one of the first fans that has ever written me that's actually really talented. He said, my second shooter just moved away, and my wife's been doing it, but we have our kids at home, you know, let's do this. And I said, well, you know, how can I help you, really is the question that I asked him. I said, how can I assist you in pushing your business forward? Because I said, you know, my vision is that, you know, the photographers in the area of Tampa, that we would just, you know, work together and book each other's gear and, you know, support each other. And he said, I want you to second shoot with me. And he said, what are you doing tomorrow? So within 24 hours of asking my brain the question, how do I? Circumstances allowed me to second shoot for this extraordinary photographer. We did this beautiful wedding. It was amazing. He blogged about it. I blogged about it. It was great. And now we're actually shooting another wedding together on the 11th. So it's just so exciting, like what can actually happen if you give yourself the tools to ask your mind the right questions. So this week, change your can't into your how do I, and really try to incorporate that in your business and also in your life. And watch your mentality, watch your business, watch your approach completely change. And you can even use that in interacting with your clients too. I try and always ask myself, how can I show love to this bride today? Or how can I, you know, encourage someone today? So there you have it. There's a little bit about how I've gotten to where I've gotten and just kind of the exciting things that are happening in my life. So hope this has helped. No more can't, only how. Rock on, and I'll talk to you again soon.